Fun fact, if you go through the drive-thru at an unnamed fast food chain and you order everything in a size small, I guess that's their version of a kid's meal. And even if you pull up to the window and demonstrably do not have a child,
they give you
they'll
the
give you a
crown.
crown anyway. Yeah.
So you are now the monarch of the Burger King, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, you are the chosen.
And once I get rid of that weird king and his plastic head, I will reign supreme over the onion rings.
How are you doing?
It's not going to stay in place for the whole bit, so we might as well just dispense with it.
It will not. How are you doing?
No. I am doing all right. How are you?
Well, let me just say, ear's better. Let me just say, there's either another video on the channel. It's already been put up by the time this one goes up, explaining how YouTube is a cluster lately. And just simply to sum that up, you need to turn off restricted mode if you're watching. You have to turn it off on every single device. You can find it under your account settings, and it's stupid, and yay. Also discovered another horrible thing that people have been telling me about. So this arrived today. And it doesn't look so horrible, does it? This is apparently, I think pajamas. It's a set of pajamas. These are black with white piping, and they're actually a size too large for me. I did not order these. So my first thought was I freaked out. I was like, what the hell? What's going on? Is this a message? Is this like a horse head in my bed or something? I don't understand the kids. Well, so a lot of people on Blue Sky stopped and said, oh, we know what that is. That's brushing. What is that, a sex thing? No. Brushing is when a retailer or a drop shipper or someone on Temu or Amazon, they go through voting records and they get a bunch of people's random addresses and they just send them stuff to demonstrate to Amazon that they shipped something to them. And then they write a review of the item in your name. And apparently this is very lucrative somehow. It seems very strange to me that this would work. I guess they're trying to go to all the links they can to circumvent Amazon's means of saying, oh, these are fake reviews, trying to get around. So yeah, I might be getting brushed, which still sounds like a sex thing. So weird.
Nobody sends me free.
Tutsi.
Would you like some pajamas that don't fit? Would you like some pajamas that don't fit, Tara? This week, we have two stories in a row that are both literally ripped from the headlines of I think you should leave. I guess the AI has seen I think you should leave. Taco Bell. Let me give you your link here. You probably need that. Yeah, that would help. I'm getting excited here. Taco Bell rethinks AI drive-thru after man orders 18,000 waters. Taco Bell is rethinking its use of artificial intelligence, big air quotes there, to power drive-thru restaurants in the U.S. after comical videos of the tech making mistakes were viewed millions of times. In one clip, a customer seemingly crashed the system by ordering 18,000 water cups. Another person gets increasingly angry as the AI repeatedly asks him to add more drinks to his order.
They just want you to stay hydrated. They know their audience, and their audience is stoners, and they just want you to drink some fucking water that didn't come out of the bottom of a bong. That's all.
One clip on Instagram viewed 21.5 million times shows a man ordering a large Mountain Dew and the AI voice continually replying, and what will you drink with that? And what will you drink with that? And what will you drink with that?
Which is fair, because Mountain Dew is not a drink. It's a fucking experiment. So
Last year,
is a rare case where I'm with the AI on that one.
Last year, McDonald's withdrew AI from its drive-thrus as the tech misinterpreted customer orders, resulting in one person getting bacon added to their ice cream in error, which that actually doesn't sound incredibly terrible.
Again, I'm kind of with the AI on this one.
And another having hundreds of dollars worth of chicken nuggets added to their order. Do you know how much hundreds of dollars chicken nuggets are?
That's a lot of chicken nuggets.
That's approaching the thousands of chicken nuggets. That's like, you might as well just be ordering the chickens at that point. It would be more efficient. Good. 2 million. Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of people angry. Don't care. This technology is crap. It's garbage. It's not ready for prime time. Doesn't do what they say. It's a bunch of lies. You all know this by now.
I've only heard it as when I go to drive-thrus, like there's a little computerized voice that asks me if I'm paying with my rewards app. And I don't have any rewards apps for those places. So I say no, and then I get a person. That's the only thing I've heard it used for.
That's the scam they're doing now. The rewards app, I figured it out. It sucks. The rewards app is how you get the prices that they used to have. They penalize you. If you don't have a rewards app at the drive-thru, you pay more.
I mean, I'm not like morally opposed. I just, there's really no drive-thru place that I go to often enough to need a rewards app. I don't want to make it sound like I'm too good for that. Like, I don't go enough to need that. She says, opening the bit in her Burger King crown.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
So next from another one, straight from I Think You Should Leave, the Darmine Doggy Door. Happy pet, peace of mind. You're not going to get varmints. You're not going to get intruders. And you're definitely not going to get this thing. Wild boar crashes through sliding glass door. It's a pig. My neighbor is trying to call me a liar and a thief like Nixon and a pig. Edward Wells was doing puzzles when the massive animal shattered his sliding door and stood in his home for nearly an hour. Lee Acres, Florida. This is supposed to be a relaxing evening, quickly turned into a... What? It's supposed to be a relaxing...
Here's some noise. I don't know what it is. Sorry.
It's supposed to be a relaxing evening, quickly turned to a living room full of shattered glass and a surprise 300-pound guest for one Lee Acres man. Edward Wells was doing a puzzle on his iPad when his dog Bailey came charging into the house, trailing blood. Oh no. Moments later, Wells experienced something he never imagined possible. Suddenly, there was an explosion. It was louder than a shotgun. I thought maybe we'd been bombed. But suddenly there was this huge black thing right here. The thing was a wild boar that had run straight into his sliding glass door, shattering it completely. Wells tried to approach the animal in his walker. This poor guy's in a walker. But the boar turned and tried to attack him. The massive animal then stood in his living room for 45 minutes. Well, man, it's his house now. It's probably the boar's house now.
Boar concussion.
I have to wonder what happened.
I've been rewatching. Sorry.
Well, I have to wonder what happened here. Is this like with birds, and birds see another bird in the reflection, and they try to fight the bird?
I think he was trying to fight the dog.
Well, yeah, it's like dog, but it went through the sliding glass door like that.
I don't know. I've been rewatching Lost.
Of course.
And there's a whole episode of Lost where a boar has like a vendetta against Sawyer because it's possessed by, I don't remember if it was like a rival con man or a guy he killed. So I'm just saying, if a boar like broke into my house.
Are you sure you didn't just have a vendetta against Kate and got a little confused? Because that what I would understand.
If only. If only.
The boar eventually escaped and remains on the loose. His dog Billy required stitches, expect to be okay, so puppy's fine.
Okay, good.
Wells has returned to playing his puzzles, hoping nothing else comes running through the door. Oh, Chris in the channel.
Remember last week I was saying, like, are you ever just not home and you just all of a sudden are worried that what if my house blew up while I was at the store? This is why I have those worries.
Would you want to be at the store or would you want to be in your house when the 30 to 50 wild pigs, feral hogs?
I would want to be at my house because Simba would try to fight it.
Chris in the channel said maybe he was just bored. You go to hell. You go. No. You go to hell. I'm serious. You ask your GPS how to get your ass to hell. You go to hell. Well,
maybe he likes puzzles.
The boar. Maybe the boar likes puzzles.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
Well, you don't know.
Well, let's get to just a straight up complete asshole this week. This fucking guy. So we keep having these incredibly wealthy people behaving incredibly badly on camera. A couple weeks back, we had the CEO who was having the affair very much in public at the Coldplay concert. This week,
is this what it is?
What which one do you think it is?
Well, I don't want to spoil it if I'm right. Let's
just
find out together.
So let's see here. Where is it? Do I have the right link? I don't have the right link. Oh no, I got the wrong link. Hold on a second. We're going to edit this out because I screwed up. I screwed it up. I got the wrong one. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Dang it. I made a mistake. Hold on.
Oh no.
Live everybody. Yeah.
I have no keys to waggle at them at the moment. I'm failing.
I have. Here it is.
I have a little crocheted kitty.
This fucking guy. There we go. I'll edit this out. CEO heartlessly wrenches tennis star cap from child's hands.
The one I thought it was.
Yeah. And I've got to log in to see this one because stupid freaking. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix it. Hold on. There you go. There's a link that will fix it. There you go. That's the better one. Come on. Load. Dang it. Screwing up everything tonight. Young tennis fans' day at the U.S. Open was ruined by a Polish CEO who tore away a cap his idol had passed him from the court. Celebrating an impressive win on Friday. Oh God, I have to read this, don't I? Shit. Polish star Kamil Mazrak.
That is so many consonants in a row.
Pat, I'd like to buy a
J
vowel.
And a Z.
I'm going to say Mazrak. I think I'm saying that right.
Sure.
Mazrak. Jamase? I don't know which one it is.
It's MAJCHRZAK.
That's like somebody trying to cheat at Scrabble. Anyway, was signing autographs when he removed his hat and passed it to the boy. Footage of the incident shared on social media shows a man who internet sleuths claim to have identified as Peter Szczerek, another one with a bunch of Z's and R's. Good Lord. CEO of Polish paving company Drogbrook, standing beside the boy, ripping away the cap just as the child reached for it. Word that said mishap already appears to have reached the tennis player, who later posted a video on Instagram, subsequent meeting with the boy, which is nice, you know. His business was Google bombed, and its rating has plummeted to 1.2 stars. Most posted within hours of the incident going viral. The company's Trustpilot page was also flooded with negative reviews. Trustpilot eventually closed the company's page due to new reviews in response. After facing international condemnation for a few days, he changed course this week, writing on Facebook, "I would like to unequivocally apologize to the young boy, his family, all the fans, and the player myself. I take full responsibility for my extremely poor judgment and hurtful actions." Like, fuck you, do.
Would you? Would you?
Fuck.
We don't believe you. You're not sorry that you did this absolutely terrible fucking thing. You're sorry that it was on camera and nobody likes you now.
Get to fuck. Yeah, ball bag. Man accused of living in elaborate crawl space of condo without owner's knowledge. A man in Oregon was arrested after deputies say he was found.
Parasite for real?
Yeah, he was found living in the crawl space of a condo. Benjamin Booker, 40, was arrested and charged with first-degree burglary and unlawful possession of meth. There it is. Witness told deputies they saw Booker, who they believe did not live at the complex, park his car. Oh, well, fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Okay. I know. All right. I do know people unhoused don't have cars, but still, you have a car and meth. So.
Oh, I thought you were saying fuck you to the neighbor who just like saw somebody they didn't know parking a car and called the cops. Because that happens where I live.
There's maybe that too.
But you happen to be right this time.
Witness also say they noticed the door of the crawl space was open and light was coming from the inside before it was later closed. Deputies say they know this door had been damaged and was locked with an extension cord running through a vent. Owners told deputies no one's supposed to be down there, shouldn't be any lights on. Broke down the door of the crawl space inside since the keys provided by the owner did not work. That's where they found Burker, who was allegedly inside. A bed, lights, charger, TVs, and other electronics plugged into the power of the house were also found in the crawl space, as well as a pipe with residue that tested positive for meth. Buddy. What did you think was going to...
This is my nightmare.
Somebody just living under your house?
I mean, because they fucking could be. There was some story maybe 20 years ago about a woman who had been living in the kitchen cupboards for 10 years before in the kitchen cupboards. I legit worry about, like, I have cats, so there's a lot of weird noises in my house late at night, and every now and then I have to remind myself, no, it's just the cats. There's nobody pulling a parasite on you and living in your house. Maybe do men not worry about this if you live alone? Because I promise you women do.
I've never worried about somebody living under my house. Like, so isn't that a Wes Craven film, The People Under the Stairs? Isn't that what that is? The fuck, man?
But it happens.
Like, this is
and it's not that I am unsympathetic to people without a home. It's just I am very sympathetic to not wanting to be murdered.
This is not like that one quick trick that doctors hate to keep from paying rent, you know?
Yeah.
Because...
Does it say how long?
No idea.
Like, how long did he be? Because he set up shop.
The fucking extension cord, man. The fucking extension cord. It's
like, did he string those lights?
I know what's going on there. There's like a chair set up. I see there's a fan back there. There's all these lights under there. There's that orange extension cord running through. There's like a giant jug for water. One of those big blue jugs that go on a water dispenser. What the hell?
Probably a second one for pee.
Well, that's horrifying. Yeah.
And did the homeowner not notice his electric bill going up?
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of modern living. The LEDs don't actually take up that much electricity these days.
And you know what? If it was on auto pay, like I have a lot of bills on auto pay and I don't look at them. I should, but I don't. The water company had to inform me that my water usage had gone up because I wasn't paying attention and I had a leak in my basement.
I mean, I
shouldn't judge.
LEDs are incredibly energy efficient. I look at my bill for our power bill. The lighting part of it's not even a big part of that bill. It's like $7.
But it said he had like TVs and stuff.
That's still LEDs. That's little tablet style shit. Energy efficiency, baby. It'll allow you to live undetected under someone's fucking house. This modern world. Oh. Well, now we have something we can all feel good about this week. Let's unequivocally, we're all just we need a win. I feel like we all need a win. Where's this one? So I know I got this. Yeah, here it is. And we've got video. Oh yeah. Let's switch over. I'll give you the link here. Let's switch over to that. I think it's fair to say that something we all despise are luxury yachts. So let's go to the video. This was immediately after it was launched. And I want to point out the original video. The original video here, I want to point out, featured Celine Dion, which we cannot play, but imagine my heart will go on as 15 minutes after launch. 15 minutes. What the fuck? Wow. Everybody's fine. Yeah, there it goes. Bye-bye. $1 million luxury yacht sinks 15 minutes after after launch, crew jumping into water. Dolce Vento, an 85-foot yacht that cost nearly $1 million, sank just 15 minutes after its maiden voyage in northern Turkey as panicked crew and passengers jumped overboard. Video surfaced which shows the yacht slipping into the sea only to tip over and sink within minutes. It happened off the coast of northern Turkey. The luxury vessel, about 85 feet long and worth nearly $940,000, was being launched for the very first time after arriving from Istanbul, a New York Post report said. The excitement quickly turned to panic when the yacht leaned to one side and went under. The captain, owner, and 2 crew members managed to jump to safety and swam back to shore without injuries. Coast Guard port authorities moved in, setting up a safety zone around the sinking boat. The reason why the yacht sank is still not clear. Some reporters suggest there may have been a problem with balance or stability. You think? Authorities will carry out full investigation.
How does that happen?
Goodbye. And the orcas were nowhere to be found, so you can't blame it on them this time.
Is this the yacht you get if you were fired as CEO of Viagra?
Oh. Yep, stability. Was this a failure of design or?
I mean, it has to be, right? Because they were barely offshore.
Look, I don't know about you, but if I was a rich person right now, I don't think, given our past few years of history, I would want to go anywhere near a watercraft. I would just sort of decide that we have ceded the seas to the denizens of the deep. We shall not.
They don't think that way because they don't think they're humans. They think they're demigods to whom rules do not apply. And the orcas will let them go because they're special.
Well, Tara, gravity's not a rule. Gravity's a law.
I also didn't think they launched yachts straight off a beach like that.
I thought they built them in the water. Am I wrong? I could have sworn
or at least from a dock.
Yeah, from a dock or something, but I would
maybe that was the problem. Maybe there was a fucking coral reef under there and they literally did mini Titanic themselves.
Wait, have I watched too much Star Trek? Because I watched Star Trek and other sci-fi, and they build spaceships in space because it's easier to build. And I'm like, I could swear I thought they did boats like that, but maybe
I just didn't think they launched it directly off the sand.
I'll be the first person to admit I don't know how the fuck they build one of these boats. Only that they probably shouldn't.
Everything I know about yachts came from episodes of Succession. That's as close to a yacht as I've ever been.
Yeah, Brent says they do launch from land. They launch from a dry dock. Okay.
Huh.
That. Okay, obviously that's where the term comes from. Other.
Okay.
Oh, you got one last one. We got one last one this week, and boy, howdy, there's a picture. There's somebody getting sentenced to prison for. I'll give you the link. That would probably help. I'm getting caught up in the channel. Sorry. Excavator ATM heist in Clackamas County gets man 55 months in prison. Now, I'm not sure if we reported on this
Clackamas this week.
I'm not sure if we reported on this one. We can get a lot of heavy equipment shit to go through, but I do know this is the one guy getting sentenced for this shit. Man pleaded guilty this week to using a stolen excavator to tear open a drive-thru ATM, steal almost $60,000. Sentenced to 4 years and 7 months in prison. Matthew Evan Amore, 33, pleaded guilty of first-degree aggravated theft, 2 counts first-degree criminal mischief, 2 counts of unauthorized use of motor vehicle. Another man arrested after the heist, Kevin Miller, is awaiting trial. Police say Amore and Miller stole an excavator from a construction site, then drove to the bank's drive-thru, then used the excavator's claw arm to smash open the ATM and make off with just under $59,000 in cash. Armour was arrested July 11th as he left a Happy Valley. Was arrested July 11th as he left a Happy Valley apartment complex about 3 months after he finished a sentence on 2 counts of unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Buddy.
Bro.
It's like, this time I'll get it right.
I got it all figured out.
Miller's arrested July 12th, trial set for October 10th. One thing you notice about, we should mention, when these people plead guilty to a lot of these charges or pleaded or whatever, I get my tenses screwed up on that all the time. But when they do, it's because, and all the charges seem like, that's a weird charge. It's because the way to get them to plead guilty is to a lesser charge. So that's when they start digging through. They start digging through the records to find what stupid shit can we get this guy on.
It's vandalism.
Yeah, because But this is not exactly. We have seen them tie them to the back of trucks. We have seen them try, hit them with I think there was a bomb one time.
It's not Like Vince Gilligan tried to tell us, once you steal the ATM, your problems have only begun. That motherfucker's not easy to open.
Oh, it is when you use the excavator to just crush it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We had a whole episode of Jesse Pinkman trying to open an ATM. It didn't work out.
Except on accident at the very, very end. So, I mean, yeah, you want to open an ATM, you got to either get an excavator or crush a man's skull. So, you know, one or the other. How
either
far are you willing to go?
Either of which will compound the error.
Yeah.
Either of which really compounds the error.
Just, they did. What time did this happen? I got to look, see if they have a time listed. Because, yeah, it doesn't say early on June 23rd. It doesn't say when. So was the bank open when all of a sudden this is happening? Or was it like early, like 12:30, 1 in the morning or something?
I mean, what's weird from the photo is that they appear to have left the excavator behind.
Yep, they should. They're like, at that point, fuck it. We got the money. What do we need the excavator for? You know, except all that evidence.
I mean, I guess it doesn't make a great getaway vehicle because they don't go very fast.
Also, I love that the one guy partnered up with another guy who has already failed to steal a motor vehicle. I've got experience.
And his previous charges are also, the previous charges that he's waiting on a trial for are also for trying to break into an ATM.
So you'd think maybe get someone who knows what they're doing. Like, just because, you know, people do this on their resume. They go, oh, I've got experience with this. That doesn't mean you're good at it.
But also maybe just don't try to steal ATM machines.
And in this case, it's like 60 grand, which is a lot of money, but it's not the kind of money that you go through this kind of heist for. The payout on this, that ain't going to cover your lawyer.
It's not needing to get a job for a year money if you don't get caught. But you're going to get caught.
You're going to get caught because you're not.
Because this is not a sneaky crime.
No. This y'all are dumb as shit. What the fuck? Can you imagine driving by your bank? I gotta go drop some shit off at what the fuck? I didn't get some tiny. Yeah, skip it today. Y'all look like you have some shit going on. I'll let you sort that out.
Yeah. I'll just make that deposit tomorrow, I guess.
So what do we learn this week? We've learned choose your criminal partners carefully, vet them, maybe get someone who actually knows what they're doing, not just, you know, they fake it till they make it.
At least Google them.
We've learned the rich people need to stay out of the water. It's for your own good.
No, they don't. No. They should all immediately jump in the ocean, Nash. It's good for them. It's the new colonic.
We've learned you never know when somebody's living in your crawl space. Sleep tight.
Like that.
We've learned if you have the audacity to literally steal from a child on camera, that tells the world everything they need to know about you. That's you forever. That's never, forever and ever. You're not getting that off Google. That's you until you die.
People do this shit at baseball games every now and then. Like a player clearly throws a ball to a child and some fucking asshole adult swipes it. How sad does your life have to be?
Like, this shit will go in your eulogy. All right. This is going to be in your fucking obituary when you're dead. And remember the time he was at the tennis shop? Stop laughing, Carl. Stop it. We've learned sometimes a wild boar will smash its way into your house, and there's fuck all you can do about it.
But if you're very lucky, maybe the wild boar will scare away the person living in your crawl space.
When you can't sleep, you see that thing, you're just like right away. You're not like, that's a pig in a mask. You're like, that's going to kill me. That's real. That lives with us on Earth. I thought I was going to get eaten. And finally,
Sunday, yes. Oh, sorry.
Well, go ahead.
Sorry. I was going off on a tangent. Yesterday, I thought my house was about to be invaded by Thanos because I forgot that it was the Broncos home opener. And because we live near Air Force everything, they do F-16 flyovers at football games here because we're insane. I swear, but and I've gotten used to the flyovers because they do them for any reason around here. They really love the fact that we have all the big zoomy planes. This one literally felt like it was going to land on my fucking roof. Like my rib cage rattled. For football.
Football. Finally, we've learned this week that the easiest way to crash a Taco Bell is to ask for 18,000 cups of water. I'm pretty sure that's true if you have an AI attendant or a real person, too.
Yeah. And that much water, fun fact, you can actually die from drinking too much water. A woman in a radio contest died from water poisoning. I don't remember, maybe 10 years ago. They had some contest for who could drink the most water in an hour, and that woman died. So 18,000 cups of water will kill you faster than the Taco Bell.
Or you just take it home and you fill your pool.